Hello everyone, it's Roidman, and welcome to the first Let's Play of the year! It's going to be a very long one, as this is another RPG that, in my childhood, that is a game that I really never completed. So, game. Of course, this game. The thing about this game is a trilogy that, if you try to buy all the games, it costs you like an arm and a leg. Say hello, Xenosaga, Episode 1, Here Wille, Sir Macht. And I am not doing all my intros like that. So don't even expect me to do that. For any of those who are recently playing games here, you may be familiar with the of name. I didn't mean to. Okay, yeah, but for those who are familiar with at least developers, a few of you might know that these are the people. Right. Is it Kenya?
Concentrate on the northern cliff tomorrow. The ground there is hard, so be careful when you dig.
Yes, sir.
Doctor! Dr. Masuda!
What is it? Did you find something?
Yeah, we followed the corridor from the lakeside. It matches the location described in the
That must
research
be it.
paper.
Good. Show us where it is.
It's different from the others.
I knew it!
It's over there.
This must be...
4,000 years later, Namco presents a Monolith Software Incorporation production, Xenosaga, Episode 1, Der Wille zur Macht. I feel like I'm butchering that. The primary information. I am not reading all that fast. Music composer, Yasunori Masuda. Character designer. I can't read that fast. Production designer.
Commencing startup experiment. Open up an interconnection.
Roger. Opening interconnection. Connecting with dummy protocol.
A-line protocol zone secured.
Opening cage partition. 60 seconds to release. Beginning countdown. 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51.
Thanks to production designers. Pause the video if you want to read the. Planning.
All
Roll.
monitors clear.
3, 2, 1. Partition open. Proceeding with Cosmos body formation.
Body formation complete. Commencing Penfield mapping.
More stuff.
Proceeding with Encephalon construction.
Mapping percentage at 76, 77, 78.
Encephalon construction complete.
There's noise appearing in the temporal lobe.
What's the problem?
It's on the left side of the temporal lobe. I'm showing slight stimulation of the synapses in section 818. It's within permissible bounds, though. Do you want to abort?
No. Let's keep going. Just stick to the menu. I'll try for a direct approach. Back me up.
Roger. Launching Nataraja connection system.
Yeah, given on reading those things.
Password accepted. Commencing Nataraja boot up sequence.
There seems to be a problem with the visual field connection.
Ah, I see a small break in the MT field, route K12. It looks like the bi-directional link in the V4 field is lagged too. Hold on a minute. I'll fix it now. How is it now, Chief?
Okay. Looks good. Let's keep going.
Roger. Proceeding with Cosmos host separation.
Morning, Cosmos. How do you feel?
Good morning, Xian. All systems are normal.
Well, how about introducing yourself?
I am an anti-Gnosis humanoid fighting system, serial number 0000000001. Development name KPX, abbreviated name Cosmos. As I am currently configured for simulated battle, my output is limited to 22% of its normal capacity. My estimated weapon specifications are...
All right, that's good enough. Thanks.
You are welcome.
All I have for you today are the usual startup tests. Sorry to wake you up just for that. You'll have to go back to sleep once everything's checked out.
I see.
Do you feel sad or anything?
A predetermined set of emotions has been hard-coded into my emotion module to better facilitate interactions with humans. In order to better facilitate a relationship with you, Chief Engineer Shion Uzuki of the Cosmos Project, Vector Industries' first R&D division, I will emit an expression such as sadness only when that response is deemed necessary. However, the emotion module of my program has determined that this is not necessary at this time.
I guess you're right. I, of all people, should know that.
Your understanding is appreciated.
But you know, Cosmos, I've got mixed feelings about all this. Of course, I'm happy that you're awake, but the fact that you'll go back to sleep makes me a bit sad. On the other hand, the next time you wake up, it may be a time of much bloodshed. So deep down inside, I hope that day never comes. Understand?
The algorithms I have been programmed with do not support the comprehension of illogical human thought.
Well, I hope you'll be able to understand someday.
I will do my best.
All right, Cosmos, shall we get started? Alan, let's pick up from process 277 where we last left off.
Roger. Placing target drones in the encephalon. The drones are set to random movement and enemy ambush. How about a test run before the mission, Chief?
Sure, let's do that. Did you get that, Cosmos?
Affirmative.
Virtual tutorial. During quests, you'll trigger a battle when you come in contact with an enemy. Here, you'll need to talk to Cosmos, select from the menu, and approach the soldier to start the battle. So yeah, this is going to be a very cutscene heavy game. Target input. So, you have 4 things here, and essentially it's going to be a normal tutorial. I feel like I should go through the tutorial just to refresh my mind on how the game works, and just to show you how this game works as its very own RPG. We're going to start off with normal. The battle program has been set. Entering battle mode. Please approach the target. I shall approach the target from behind.
Okay, here we go.
Normal attacks. The leftmost character in the group turn window, W, at the bottom right corner, 3 will get to go first. The character next to the leftmost character will follow thereafter. The order is reshuffled once character icons disappeared from the GTW. Characters that are not displayed on the GTW cannot make a move until the character order is rearranged. Press left and right on the directional buttons to select target, and press square or triangle. Form a normal attack. There are 3 types of attack. 3 types of enemies. You got B, M, and G. During the attack selection, they are marked as B, M, G. I believe that stands for biological, mech, and we'll get into that third one later. 2 AP is used for each normal attack, since you are given 4 AP per turn. Perform up to 2 normal attacks. So, since we are given like 2 different kinds of attack, and since these are basically biological, so how about we just punch and then power kick? As a basic rule, square is a physical attack type attack, while triangle is an ether type attack. Descriptions of ether type attacks are displayed in red. Okay? So, as you can see, our physical attacks are going to be in blue, while our ether attacks will be in red. So, to show off the ether attacks,
My external appearance is down 5%. Shion, I need to be clean.
first, we don't really get much for our experience there. Oh yeah, Chief. Almost forgot to mention about the body flash information. After a battle, you'll flash for a few seconds. During this time, you won't trigger a new battle, even if you come in contact with the enemy. Remember this, okay? So, we already just went through one tutorial. Let's get to the next one. Changing targets. Tech attacks. The battle program has been set. Entering battle mode. Please approach the target.
Get out of my way, or else...
Tech attacks. 6 AP are required to perform a tech attack. If you only attack once and use X to end the turn, 2 AP are carried over to the next turn. Guarding is another effective method. Because you are given 4 AP each turn, they are added to carried over for a total of 6 AP. So, what the game wants us to do is just basically attack and end turn. You only attack once and use X to end the turn. AP are carried over to the next turn. Guarding is then our effective option. Now, basically, what they mean is basically going to our menu and basically selecting Guard. Guard will at least help you protect yourself from attacks. You can now perform a tech attack with 6 AP. Specific commands must be entered in order to perform a tech attack. Tech attacks for Shion are Lightning Blast, Bell Ray. So let's do Lightning Blast on this first soldier. Tech attacks for Cosmo are Arc Blade, Arc Cannon, and G Shot, or M Shot. Okay, let's show off the cannon. Warning: the sub-weapon attacks performed by pressing circle can be used a set number of times per battle. Well, if you're going to give us a warning, check to see if it can be used by looking at the panel, the right button display. The contents are ammo, EP, consumed. Ammo, EP consumed, fired AP. Attacks can be used, but all requirements are met. So basically, every character has ether points. That's what ether are. Basically, AP would mean action. So let's go for a G shot. which is a Gatling gun.
The enemies have been exterminated.
Not much experience again. Changing targets. And now we have the submenu. Battle program has been set. Enter blah blah blah. Go right now.
Get out of my way, or else.
Submenu. When you press X without doing anything else, the submenu will appear. Ether. 4 AP. Uses ethers that have been set. EP is required in order to use item. Use items in your possession. Dependent item has a W next to it. Item can be used. A W item. How to use W item. 6 AP is required to use item. Place the cursor over an item. Press triangle to select. Item will have an effect on the entire group. Items will W items will work if you have the same item. Move. Change positions during battle. Possible ways to attack and amount of damage change dependent on the location. AGWS. Enter the assigned AGWS character who are not assigned AGWS. There's the reason why comments are made. Characters who are not assigned to AGWS cannot use this comment. Guard. The amount of damage received. Also used to accumulate AP for tech attacks. Escape commands not exist in this game. You must use either an escape pack or Shion's goodbye in order to escape from a battle. So, honestly, we have 3 soldiers. We could easily take them out, but let's just explore this. Obviously, don't need to use that. Yeah, Shion's goodbye move? I don't know what you're talking about. But essentially, you can guard boost. The boost gauge rises when a normal or tech attack successfully hits. When this gauge fills all the way, the boost counter goes up by 1. Because it's difficult to raise the count this battle, we will set the boost counter at 2. In order to use boost, the character must have at least 1 boost count and must not be displayed in the GTW lower right corner of the screen. Boostable characters are displayed when pressing R1 or R2. Characters without boost will not be displayed. Displayed characters are assigned to square, triangle, and circles starting from left. By pressing the associated button, you can have the character cut in from and perform right after the current character finish. Move over. It is possible to boost during the enemy's attack by pressing R1 or R2. Your turn will come after the finish. So, just for showing that how that goes, punch, assault, oh. A small slot to the left, the GTW changes in the following order each turn. This is the event slot. Okay. Effects of slot icon. Critical hit rate increases the chance of critical hits. Note, when this icon appears during the enemy's turn, their chances of hits increase. Boost. Gauge rate up. Becomes easier to raise the boost gauge. Special point up. Earn more special points. Special points? Points can be earned by defeating enemies by utilizing the special points. Players can evolve the character's abilities beyond their normal level up. EPT is points to evolve ether spells or transfer spells to other characters. Skill point. Draw out skills from accessories. Checkpoint. Change to character's basic impairment. So, let's just go for a combo here. So we didn't show off the other one. Let's see what spell Ray looks like. And we're just going to boot on here just so we can get an attack, but let's just punch and sword. Yeah, you can change from basically both normal attack and ether attack, so you're not locked into like a certain type of attack. Item. And so far is all the tutorials. So changing targets. Now we're going to switch to real combat. Battle program has been set. Want to move on to real combat? Alright then. Transport you to the original location after battle is over. Are you ready? Yes.
Your orders, Xion?
Real combat time! Actual battle! From now on, the enemies will attack. Keep your eye on the attack order to avoid taking unnecessary damage. Beat the enemy on the right first, as it can attack everyone at once. Because the enemy in the middle has high HP, it is a good idea to defeat it using tech attacks. Enemies are separated into 3 types. Some attacks are effective against certain types, so study the description of each attack. The following icon appears in the got Bio type, Mech type, and Gnosis type. I'm gonna try to keep that a secret thing. Much. So yeah, we do have the 3 types of attacks. I believe. Okay, so here's what we can do. Here's the thing. Cosmos is going to be literally our go-to for going for damage. So what I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to start off by going for guard. Because of that, Cosmos can start off by just attacking this, but have... Oh! Okay, so L1 actually just tells me what is good here. So we have Pierce, Beam, Near Hit. So if I ever need a description, I can just do that. But let's just... I can't boost yet, so... Well, I'm glad I guard! Now, I think because physical attacks won't do well against mech types, I think I want to go for... Yeah, I definitely want to go for ether attacks on mech type. That takes care of you. Honestly, we just take you. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm keeping my eye out on the boot.
My external appearance is
Or-
5%. Xion, I need to be clean.
The more we actually focus on that boost, the better we can actually try to cut in front of the enemy.
All processes to 300 cleared.
Chief, the data transfer is going smoothly. The A-line protocol is looking good.
It sure is. The response levels are really good.
If we can maintain these levels, we'll have some great results soon.
Yeah.
Chief?
Hey, Alan. Let's skip all 300 level processes and start from 400.
Huh? 400? Chief, but that's...
I feel pretty confident this time.
But, Chief... Remember what happened last time? Had we waited 10 more seconds to intervene, we wouldn't have been able to get you back at all. Can't we at least test it out in objective mode?
You know we can't get precise data that way. I'll be fine. If something happens, I'll get myself out. Besides, you want to test it out as well, don't you? We spent all night building the native A-line protocol.
Well, yeah, but...
That settles it. Let's get started.
All right, then. But if anything happens, I'm gonna shut it down from here. So don't press your luck.
All right, all right.
And don't deviate from the program.
Okay, Mom.
Jeez, this is so typical of her. Will she ever stop to think about the hell I go through for her?
You know, sir, the way you worry about Chief Uzuki all the time. I'm surprised you haven't keeled over already.
Hey, that's enough. Is the 400 level program ready to go?
We're ready to go anytime.
Then start up the program. I want detailed reports from every monitoring station. Any abnormalities, and I'm shutting down immediately.
Cosmos. I'll explain a bit about this. This is an imaginary space constructed within the network, modeled off early 2000s. Our mission is to fight the main target with diplomatic ability. Target is marked with red vector bombs. There are objects in here that can be detonated. Some are effective if you set them off your enemy. Some to your advantage. Now then, let's start the mission. Please explain the destroyable object. There are many destroyable objects on the map. When you're in range, a blue target cursor will appear. Hit them using the square button. Several destroyable together. L1 or R1. Tell it in the when you then shoot it. Yes, understood. Alright then, let's start the mission. As I pause the game so you can just say this. We just got through the tutorial, and yes, this is a cutscene heavy game, so please bear with me on this. But next time on Xenosaga, we'll be going through the 400 level and basically trying to clear the objective.